My name is Henry Shen. Today let's have a closer look how NetBrain helps you to operate your hybrid environment, including SDN and cloud. So first, let's have a look on how NetBrain collects the data. We talk to your cloud VPCs, your software-defined data center, SD-WAN, or software-defined access solution through REST API. And about the traditional network, we talk to them through CLI and SNMP. After collecting data, NetBrain is actually building a data model in the data engine. And upon the data model, we can achieve several different capabilities. First is to map out your heterogeneous network. As you can see here, the mapping functionality is not only focused on some sector of your network, instead it's actually looking at the full scope of your network, including the remote branches, the LAN side, including the wireless, and the WAN side, no matter it is traditional WAN or software-defined WAN, as you can see here. And also we have a focus on the traditional data center, where you have your firewalls, load balancers, routers, switches. When it goes further to the software-defined data center, we have a coverage in Cisco ACI, in a VMware data center infrastructure like the VDS from vCenter, or the NSX components. So recently we just developed our support for public cloud, and we start with AWS. As you can see from our support here, we are covering the different kind of gateways from the AWS and different kind of connection method to the cloud VPC. Inside cloud VPC, we do not only visualize the cloud native services like the VPC router and so on. We also visualize the connection between the cloud native services to your virtual services running in the cloud, like your CSRV, your virtual firewall, and virtual load balancer in the cloud VPC. So that's basically the first benefit you can get from after discovering the full landscape of your network using NetBrain, is to map out the network as such. The second benefit is that based on the data model, we are able to make end-to-end visibility between any two IP addresses or DNS names within your data center, within your network. And that path analysis can be executed by just inputting the source and destination. And these source and destination can be service IPs even without NetBrain discovering them, and because NetBrain learns them from the gateways. So if we take a closer look into the example path on this map, is that we start actually the request from a host in a remote branch, and the traffic is actually going through the gateway to the WAN part, to the traditional data center, and then it flows into the software-defined data center, and then it goes through go through the ACI and the NSX network and reach the destination. So worth mentioning that this calculation is purely based on control plane, so you do not need traffic to be generated from the source to the destination to verify if the application works. So the end-to-end path gives you a lot of chance to gain more visibility into your applications. But still, you can use any request of end-to-end path to create maps. On each kind of map, including the path map, you can further execute actions to automate the diagnostics or tasks in NetBrain's environment. So the actions including run a QApp, overall health monitor, execute CLI commands, let's say verify application, data view, and so on. These features from NetBrain give you the possibility to customize your own runbook and document your own knowledge about troubleshooting, change, or verification and checks. And this knowledge can be then saved as templates of the runbooks, so that for later reuse. Tier 1 engineer can reuse the runbooks created by higher tier engineers. This is also our philosophy of pushing the workload from right hand side, from the expert side, slowly to tier 3, to tier 2, and to tier 1. So we call it shifting the workload to the left. At the end, I would say with integration with our ServiceNow or with your ITSM, we will be able to also even push the workload to the machine, which is tier 0. For more about that, you can refer to my colleagues at the ServiceNow integration and adaptive automation for more information.